All right, we are outside of the Trump venue on one of the sides over here, and the first person who's agreed to an interview who's waiting to get in. Sir, what's your first name?
Ken.
Ken, where are you from?
I'm right here in Derry.
So Derry, so you're a local fella. What brings you down here to see Donald Trump today?
I absolutely love what Donald Trump has to say, and this may sound cliche because of the way his campaign's going, but he's absolutely saying many things that many people in this country have been thinking to themselves for a long time. They're just afraid to say it, and he's not. And I also believe that what this country needs is a businessman. And you can't argue with a guy that's worth $9 billion and he paid it all in business.
Now, obviously, there's a long way to go before the election. Have you made a final decision yet, or is this to find out a little bit more, to hear him for yourself?
I want to hear him for myself, and yes, it's a long way to go in this election. There's no question about it. I'm not final decided, but certainly I like what he has to say and how he's saying it.
Now, it appears to me, as a not unbiased observer, that a lot of people, not only in the press but in the Republican Party, seem to have it in for Mr. Trump. What would you say to those people?
I would say, you know what? Give the guy his shot, because again, it just rotates back to all the people in the party. They've been thinking it themselves for a long time, but they all want to be politically correct, so they don't say it. The Donald doesn't have to be politically correct. He's not taking money from anybody to run his campaign. He's willing to spend $1 billion of his own money, and he told us that already. You got to love a guy like that.
Final question. If there's one thing you would like to hear from Mr. Trump that would clinch the deal from you, even though it's very early, it might be too early to clinch the deal either way, what's the one thing you'd like to hear most from Mr. Trump today?
Being disabled as I am, I worked very hard for over 40 years before I became disabled. I paid lots of taxes in this country, and I just want to hear that he's going to actually put the people on the boat back to where they come from, because if we were able to keep half the money that we spend on people that don't belong here, this country wouldn't have half the problems that we have today.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.